Hi, everybody. It's me, Dee Dee from Haunted Curiosities. And I've been talking a lot today. So if my voice sounds crazy, that's why.
She is crazy.
I have with me Steve. And he's going to go over some of the last transformations that he's done.
We're going to do 3.
Yep. And also, I'm going to tell you about an experience that I had today in the bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
At the Black Olive restaurant.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. This is crazy. I went to go to the bathroom, as most people need, to do. I opened up the door, and it's a single bathroom with a toilet, sink, whatever. And it felt like it was locked. But then all of a sudden, it opened up, and there was a guy. This is strictly a woman's bathroom. And he's standing in the corner across from the toilet. There's no hand towels.
We can't assume genders here.
Yeah. Well, no, he was a guy. He's a guy. No hand towels, no hand dryer, no nothing. And he's standing there, and he has his index finger, like, at the first, like that, hanging down. And he's talking to himself at the wall. He's carrying on a full conversation. And he's standing there in a corner. And I go, oh, that's okay. Like, I'll come back. And he's like, no, you can use the bathroom. And I said, okay. I said, are you sure? Because if you need to carry on your conversation, I mean, it's all right. I could come back.
With the wall. With
the wall, yeah. I didn't say with the wall, but I was like, if you need to finish your conversation, I'll come back. So he's like, no, you could come in.
I was wondering what was taking so long.
Yeah, so I'm standing there with the door wide open to the bathroom, and he tells me to come in, but he's not trying to exit. He's not leaving. And so I said to him, I go, do you want me to go to the bathroom in front of you? Because, I don't really care. I know people are going to be like, what? You don't care? But I mean, I have a house in a nudist camp. So it's like, no, I really just don't care. I'll just drop my drawers and do what needs to be done.
Oh my goodness.
I get out of there. But I found it strange. And then he turned to the wall and he put his finger back in his mouth. I don't know what's going on. And he goes, yep, just like, no, but he has hand hanging down a little more. Yeah, just like that. And he's looking at the wall and he's talking. And I go, I didn't know what to say. Like, I was kind of just sitting there for a minute though. And then he says, he starts talking to the wall and he goes, you can do it. You can do it. You can do this. Yes, no. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. No, you can do this. And I go, I can do it, but I have to be able to get into the bathroom. It was the strangest shit that's happened to me in months. But anyway, here's Steve. So go ahead, Steve.
I don't know how I could possibly follow that.
Yeah, that just happened today. And it was just, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. But I mean, he looks friendly and nice. I just don't know if I would want to go anywhere alone with him.
He was jumping around like a jelly bean.
Yeah, there's something up.
Something, I don't know.
Do you think he's autistic or schizophrenic or?
I'm not a healthcare professional.
I think he's seriously screwed up though, but I think he's nice.
Yeah, he's definitely a nice kid.
Yeah. Anyhow, okay.
Moving on.
So, tell me about...
we did a total of 3 transformations about 2 months ago.
Okay.
I did. Well, you were there. But the first transformation that we are going to discuss is called a life path in business transformation. And basically...
That's the guy.
Yeah, he's a man.
Oh, and he's a man. I really do actually like this guy. I like this guy, Steve. Tell them why I like him. She likes him
because he's normal. He's not
normal.
One of those hoity-toity people that want to
rape bunch of women, that want to serial rape women, because I had one of them.
We've had people approach us about trying to get a transformation to be able to rape people.
Serial rapists that would not get caught.
We're not doing that. That's not something that we're going to do.
And they brought money to the table, too.
Yeah, cash. On the table. Boom.
Yeah,
boom.
like they had it wrapped up in
50
racks. For the bank.
50 racks. Not doing it. I don't care if he would have gave me $100,000. That's not something.
Well, I don't know. I might have considered. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would not have. I'm terrible.
So life path in business. I'm going to go ahead and say that this guy was... I don't want to say that he's a nobody because...
Well, before you tell them that, you need to let them know that the kind of transformations you do are the people pick them.
Yeah, well,
they
people
tell you
them.
what they're wanting.
We will never come to you and try to force a transformation down your throat. We won't even talk to you about them. I mean, we'll talk to you about them if you email to us, ask us questions. we'll give you the answers that you want, but we'll never say, hey, this is something you need to have. You got to have this, have this, have this, have this. We're not in the business of shoving our services and transformations down people's throats. We believe that if you want the transformation, you should come to us, and we'll give you the transformation. But
or answer your questions.
Or answer your questions.
You know, if you email us, we'll answer questions, and then, but we're not going to hound you. Because why not? Why don't we do that, Steve? Because it's actually bad salesmanship.
It's a destiny. Well, it's bad salesmanship. Nobody likes to go to a car lot and get something they don't want shoved down their throat.
Well, no, it's not that. On our end, you should try to make a sale. But we don't. Because you cannot try to do this.
We believe that it's destiny.
Exactly.
If it's your destiny for a transformation, then it's your responsibility to make that decision. So we're not going to try to shove it down your throat or, you know, sell you something that you don't want. I mean, if you come to me with $50,000 cash in hand and say, oh, this transformation or that transformation, but it's not something that you truly want, I'm still not going to do it for you.
Yeah.
So basically, you've got to really want this transformation, because I don't want to be...
We're not chasing it.
Yeah, we're not chasing you, and I don't want to be passing powers out to people frivolously. I mean, that's the whole thing, why we charge for them in the first place.
And the other reason we're bringing this up is because we just had somebody yesterday who emailed me and said, I had some questions for Steve about a transformation, and he answered them, and he answered me promptly, and, you know, he was very nice, he's very professional, he answered all my questions. He told me that he would do this, and that for me, but there was one thing he wouldn't do, which they said they didn't have a problem with. But their main email to me was because Steve did not email them back a second time to bug them about when are you going to get done, when are you going to do it. Right. We're not going to do that.
Ever. We're not going to hold your hand. We're not going to babysit you.
No. There are too many people that want them, number one. Number two, you got to make a decision.
Once you make the decision to get the transformation, then we're fully committed to help you. But we're not going to hold your hand and try to coach you through the transformation, because, I mean, it's just...
It means it's not the right time.
Yeah, if it's not the right time...
If we're forcing you to do it, it's not the right time.
So you've got to make that decision on your own. Can't make it for you. It's not... I mean, it is a life-changing experience, but it's one that you're going to have to jump on. We're not going to make the jump for you.
So tell me about the Life Path Business Transformation.
So the Life Path Business
and why do we like him?
Why do we like him? Because he's just a normal guy. He's not one of these weirdos. You know.
Yeah.
You know the weirdos.
Yes, I do.
But he's not one of those weirdos. He's just an every average day person. He was born into a very poor family. He was very poor. I mean, I'm not trying to stereotype. His mom was on welfare. His sisters all had babies at a very young age. Like, we're talking like MTV's like Young and Pregnant type stuff. And he grew up in that environment, and he didn't want to be like that. He noticed his friends, you know, his parents were like that. They lived in a low-income housing, you know, project, and he just didn't want to be like that. So he approached me about doing what's called a Pathways in Life business transformation. And what that is, it's a wealth transformation that will help you grow any type of business, anywhere, any place, anything you want to do. Now, his mom had gotten a little bit of money from a distant relative. They weren't that close. They were a little close, not that close, but they passed away, and she got the money. And then his mom died in unfortunate circumstances not too long after that.
He said it was like about a month, wasn't it? Like she didn't even get to enjoy it.
Yeah, she didn't. She got no chance to enjoy the money that she got. So I mean, she ended up passing it on to her children. And with his part of the money, he bought the house, and then he was
he didn't buy her house. He bought
he didn't buy her house. He bought a house.
Yeah, he went to a estate auction.
Estate auction, bought the house, and he with the intention of renting it out. So he bought the house, and then he was gonna sink the other $50,000 into it that he had. He had $50,000. Well,
because the house was screwed up.
A little bit more than that. The house was dilapidated, torn to bits, torn to
there was no way that he was gonna be able to do this. Like if he did it, that was all his money, and then he couldn't rent it out. He was gonna have to turn around and sell it.
Right.
And he didn't even know if he would get what he put into it.
Well, he ended up selling it anyhow, but that's only after he got the wealth transformation, the Pathways of Life business transformation. That's a lot to remember. That's a lot to say, so yeah, he instead of using the $50,000 to fix up the house, he used the $50,000 to get the transformation, and it's been nothing but success for him. He ended up flipping that house, selling it for 3 times what he bought it, buying 3 more houses.
And he did it in less than 30 days.
Less than 30 days, and
which is hard. Trust me,
which is hard because of settlement and everything. It's crazy.
But I did settlement in like 2 weeks on a house.
Well, it's few and far between.
I did. All right, we're gonna cut it off here. We're gonna come back for part 2. Here we go.